Lee en Tilo, die samen Methods of Mayhem zijn begonnen.
Yeah, what's up?
So y'all.
What is she saying?
She's saying some rad stuff. She's like,
I saw you looking. What? She could have said, I just said,
these guys are two kooks from America.
you got a dork.
No flavor.
Trying to pick up on me.
Trying to pick up on me.
God, these guys are nine balls. Methods of Mayhem.
Yeah, well, if you stay a little longer, next time I'll teach you some Dutch, so
okay,
this
cool.
won't happen again. Well, welcome to the studio. It's great to have you here. Thanks. Methods of Mayhem. First of all, what does it mean?
What does it mean?
Yes. What's mayhem?
Chaoticness, just like crazy, no organization. And the method is, there is no real method because it's a contradiction. It's like organized, organized confusion or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a contradiction,
really. As far as you
can
organize confusion.
Yeah, we're very confused.
very confused.
Trying to create some organization into the craziness of the... All right, so Methods of Mayhem is... We know you as the drummer of Mötley Crüe. Obviously, you quit Mötley Crüe and now you do your own thing. Why did you leave?
I was just, probably about the last 6 years or so, I've just been frustrated, you know? I've been writing, like the stuff that you hear here, I've been writing that for a while and sort of being unhappy musically with where I was going, and I made a decision a year ago to get on, you know, move on to something fresh and new, because I really needed it, because I was getting, I don't know, it was just making me unhappy. So I'm in a much better place now, and you know, it's all lovely. I'm doing exactly what I want to do, playing the music I want to play. You know, it's awesome. And then I hooked up with Tilo here.
Right, because I read that you felt the same way in your band.
Yeah, I was in the band Head PE, and I was just the backup guy. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, carry the equipment, go do this, go do that, sing your parts, hide behind the speaker. And during like photos, they'd be like, all right, a little bit more to the left, a little bit more. All right, perfect. Maybe have me hold the camera. I'm like, damn, man. Holding the camera. How am I supposed to be in the photo, man? Shoot. You know, just like that. So it was cool for us to get together, because then we made a promise to each other. We're like, look, no labels, no boundaries. Let's just take everything that we love.
Creative,
we love like
freedom.
Electronic. I'm like, you know, rap a lot on hip hop, R&B,
techno,
you know, rock,
metal,
you know, just everything,
drum and bass,
you know,
all the flavors. Yeah, we love it all.
We just smashed it all in there because it just feels so good to not have any labels and just to be able to do whatever you want. So we weren't really trying to be a band. We were just making this music because it felt good.
Yeah.
And it just turns out to be, you know, all these fools. Like I got my boy You-God from Wu-Tang Clan, Snoop Dogg.
You got all these
Mixmaster
people
Mike, you know, it's crazy.
Crazy.
Did you know them already? Did you hear about? Did they hear about your project and then call, or what happened?
Some knew we were working on some stuff. Others not. Others were just like a meeting, like the guys from the Crystal Method. We were hanging out at the Playboy Mansion. There was a party. Metallica was playing.
Wow. And
it was cool. It was just a hang, you know, and the guys in the Crystal Method go walking by. I'm like, yeah, it's those guys. And like, you know, I always wanted to meet them because I love their music. I end up meeting them, and they're like, dude, we have Mötley Crüe posters. Like, and I was like, what? It just freaked me out. I didn't, you know.
I don't want to be Mötley Crüe.
I wouldn't think that they would be into that kind of music. It's totally different. So anyway, like, just coincidences almost like that, where we just hooked up, and then we went to their studio, and we collaborated on some music. Other friends called just to say, hey, what are you guys doing? We're working on music.
Like Freddie D and Kid Rock one night were like, yo, we're feeling a bit faded down here at some Hollywood club. We're fitting to bounce over you guys' house. Is that all good? And we're like, yeah, dude.
Come on by.
Come over.
Yeah, come on by.
And then we'd be recording.
Yeah,
it was so cool. We had the best time.
Crazy.
And saying George Clinton, like, he was out of town. I lived at his house when he was out on tour. He did like this last little tour just for Mötley Crüe to help him out. You know what I mean? He didn't want to leave him just hanging. You know, like I quit, and then they're like, well, we have like, you know, 15 shows left. So he played the rest of these shows. And while I lived at his house, George calls up and he's like, yo, you want to come to my show? And I'm like, dude, this is George Clinton. He's asked me to go, yeah, I'll come see your show. And so I went there and he's like, we're going to do something, right? And I'm like, of course. You know, you can't have, it's like Michael Jackson saying, hey, you want to do something? Like,
no, not today.
Yeah, I'll do some stuff with you, Michael. What you want?
That track, Get Naked, that we have. Have you seen the video yet?
Yes, I've
seen the video. She's seen it.
Yes, I've definitely seen the video. I wonder, do they play it over in the United States? Because it's pretty specific.
Yeah. But they chop it up in the States.
All right.
You guys are so lucky. You get to see.
Alleen maar ongecensureerde videos by TMF. We don't play the censored things. We just do
Yeah,
that.
see, you guys.
Whatever the artist creates, that's what we
You
broadcast.
guys rock over here.
That's insane.
This is the Music Factory.